All right, welcome everyone. I hope this afternoon finds you well. As you can see, the framing is really good. I'm barely on the edge of the camera, because I'm so tall, so big. I'm not. Um, but I'm here today with this guitar once again to you, people of the internet, to share the journey that this guitar is taking. I can't really be bothered to do the whole thing of like recording and uploading and doing that sort of thing. So I do like lives for this purpose, but possibly I should just go to Twitch, right? But then requires a following there and everything. That's not the point. So the point is, okay, I was watching Tom Murphy doing the interview with Lee Anderton from on the Andertons YouTube channel, which I have a very unique relationship with. Lee and Chapman were the first guys that I saw playing guitar together really on YouTube, and that I felt that we were really having a lot of fun. Is that what inspired me to start playing guitar, electric guitar, and took me down the gear journey. But now everything that they make is sort of an ad, and it's really annoying. And it's like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see like ads upon ads upon ads, because everything that you see from them, it's like trying to make you to buy something, which I understand because they're a shop, but it's like, really, guys, do it. So sometimes it's a bit hard for me to watch for a long time. Even the Gibson factory was quite annoying because he was so enthused with everything that they were saying, and it was like, oh, this is so amazing and I love it. And sure, but binding, loads of guitars have binding, loads of guitars have finishes. The way that they do that is not like unique. It's a legacy brand. It has a lot of history there, but okay. But they released yesterday, I believe, an interview with Tom Murphy, which is the guy that now is responsible for the whole relicking department that Gibson has. It was interesting to learn that they pulled guys from production, and this is really a good move, because I don't know if they're being paid anymore, but now they can go and say they worked at Murphy Labs and go work at other companies doing relicking or start their businesses. I can appreciate that. But he was talking about how he relics things, which was funny, because it's like, oh yeah, it's just like dumb tools like keys and things from a train track and everything. I have a warning here. The stream is what? But what I thought that would make it interesting is that he mentioned that in the past he had made fake lacquer cracks on guitars. Okay, so I thought maybe I could do that. It won't be great, it won't be amazing, but it's something that might the guitar look a bit even more interesting, right? Because I have seen real relics. Oh well, real relics. Real relics will be a guitar from the 60s or from the 50s, right? 70s is a bit odd. Sorry. But I've seen custom shop relics, and they do have those very fine lacquer cracks. Nothing like what I've done. But this guitar has developed a thing that I had noticed for a while, and I thought maybe it's just to get the curing. It's like I'm passing my nail here, and I'm scratching the finish, which it shouldn't really happen. The lacquer should be hard enough that my nail would not be enough to scratch at the finish. Okay, and it has different, like here on this edge on this side, it's really sticky. I don't know why. Even if I just like pull out this tool here, and I use the part that doesn't cut it, and try to like scrape. I don't know if you ever see, it's like little bits of plastic is coming out, and the whole guitar is a bit sticky, especially after a while of being on touch. Like if I leave my hand here while I keep talking, you'll start. I'll then pull it out, and you'll be able to hear that something's not right. So what I've decided is not only did Tom Murphy mention that about the cracks, he also mentioned that the reason why all guitars from the Murphy Labs have some sort of aging, not even distressing. Distressing can be added, but all of them have the aging techniques is to make it look, to make it feel and sound old. And that's why they all have lacquer cracks, because the painting system that they're using, it goes deeper into the wood. So I thought maybe I should just remove the poly from this guitar, okay, and then paint it with nitro from Northwest Guitars, or probably better to use everything from the same place so the system sort of work right. Primer, paint, and then clear. If I get a coat each, a can to coat the guitar each, we are talking about 40 something pounds, 45 pounds, let's say. If I do anything more, like more clear coat, we're easily on 60 pounds, which is a lot of money for something that you can get no return. It's learning, but what if it doesn't, if I don't do it properly, if I skip steps, if I don't have the appropriate tools and the sandpaper and everything. So I decided, because as you might be aware, I have been working with bolt guitars before in the past, and they have those like complete DIY kits guitars. At the moment it's like a Tele style at the Thunder Road, and they have a finishing system that is water based, and I've seen it and I've seen the results, and it's quite decent. All right, it's not the same as like a metallic finish from one of the big brands, but it is decent enough. So I thought I'm gonna strip this guitar and I'm gonna put that finish on, because then it will let the guitar resonate more, and I can also get rid of all the mistakes that I have with this guitar, and it will look more like a Sir. That being said, if you want a Sir looking guitar from Faisley, they do have an HSS Sunset Dawn, I think, that has roasted maple neck and fretboard. So as you can, I'm gonna take my hand off from here now and I'm gonna try to make some noise taking it off. So as you can hear, you see now it comes off, but the first time around there was a bit of thing, and you can probably see here the marks of my hands. It's like little fingerprints, like 1, 2, 3. I can clearly see it's like it was testing it. So what have I done so far? I've used an X-Acto blade and some shoe polish to create these cracks on the body, and they look bad. Basically they look really bad, in my opinion, because these ones are deeper than the ones that I put here. So my only alternative is to make deeper cracks everywhere, but I'm just like going from one edge to the other edge. If you try to do this, maybe watch a couple of videos on how to do it, instead of just thinking, oh they use blades, I can use blades. Because what I'm doing, right, I'll show you. What I'm doing is literally take an X-Acto blade and then just running it across, right? But the cracks that we see on guitar sometimes go down and everything. But if you do this, maybe I don't need to go from part to part. Maybe just do a little bit here and a little bit there, but then this also looks strange, because sometimes the cracks do go all the way. It's almost like a sort of flame, isn't it? So is it a mix of long cracks and then smaller cracks? And since this has the sunburst underneath, if I do enough of them, you'll see the bottom of it. Also, because I'm doing this with the hardware and the plastics on, it doesn't make a lot of sense, because it doesn't start like here. I didn't start right at the plastic because it's more challenging. So this is just ruining the guitar before I strip it, really. Probably not how not to. Thanks, Steve. No, this is this is a bit of a waste of time, really. So don't worry. But thank you for dropping by and saying hi. There's something to be said. I don't know if you can see really what I'm doing here, but I'll show you in a bit. So I'm going over the cracks that I already had done, like lighter ones, but I'm thinking that I need to like deeper grooves to actually make it thing. And then I could like polish over it, trying to vary the width between each line as well, so it's not like all the same thing. And even if the angle is not perfect, although when they do meet, it's a bit strange. And basically I just don't know enough about the subject to be trying to do this, but from a distance and it gets this texture from a distance it might be passable, like one of those things, like from the stage, who's to say, how would I know? You just see, oh, that guitar has a bunch of lacquer cracks. Again, I'm going to go on about stolen Valet, but the plan, as I said, it is to refinish this. So you can do it this way. Non-stopping use, like get a cheap body. Faisley do sell bodies. I don't know if they are compatible with Fender compatible necks, or if what they are compatible with, but if you wanna give it a go, and then get like a can of paint from somewhere. It's always a cost though, isn't it? Everything costs money. It might not be a lot of money, but it is always a cost of like £50 to then be ruining it. So that's going back to the bolt guitar finishing system that they have. It's like £10 plus shipping. Shipping is £6, and it is, I know, because that's what post office charges. But you can also get the sanding pads and everything. So I think all in all it's £20, but you get the whole finishing system, which I believe is a pretty good deal, because like I was saying before, if you wanted to go the natural way, which is still a sort of plastic, it's still going to be like at least £50, right? And you can use my discount affiliate link. So it's a discount code and affiliate link, which is RAFSMATE, RAFSMATE, MATE. So you are my mate if you go there and use that. And you can get 10% off. So out of £15, it's £1.50, and I get 5% back, I think. So, you know, they are happy, I am happy, we are happy, we're all together happy. Shouldn't I be doing this without plastics on? Yes, I should. Can I be bothered to take everything out? No, I can't. Will I be taking out the bootcamp pickup? Yes, I will. I think this bootcamp True Grit is really not for me. And when I do seafoam green, it's going to be with the black humbucker again, because that's what the Sirs have, and that's the inspiration at the moment. So I won't take more of your time. This is the plan, to continue doing this sort of thing. I've been live for a while, and it was more of a video of what am I doing next. And the next time that you see this guitar, it might be very well stripped down and abused. This guitar was a person, it was very tortured soul, by me, very tortured soul by me. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was interesting somehow, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.